Facebook ads versus boosted posts in 2023. Which one should you choose? Are they even worth it? Let's talk about that in this piece of content. Hey everybody, Hernan Vazquez here. I cannot begin to tell you how hard it was to say boosted posts on this video. I had to record the intro several times. But anyways, we're here, and today I want to share with you what you need to pay attention to if you're boosting a post, or should you even boost a post? Should you even bother with that? And why a lot of people are struggling when it comes to boosting posts, and why, they will not get you any sales, unfortunately. So let's talk about that. Now, if you like this type of content, feel free to reach out, feel free to subscribe, rate, share, because at scale-driven.com, that's our main goal. Our main goal is to help entrepreneurs like you to get better results with their Facebook advertising, their digital marketing, and their paid advertising campaigns in general. So let's talk about boosted posts. Facebook and Instagram, they make it so easy, and they're actually pushing that a lot, right? And if you're starting out with your Facebook advertising journey, you might hit that blue button, you might hit that red button or black button, whatever you're rocking on your phone or your computer. And then after a couple of days later, and maybe a couple dollars poorer, you realize that they don't do anything for your business. And there's a specific reason behind it that I want to share with you. And if you really want to get good at Facebook ads, you actually want to learn the platform as much as possible, because Facebook ads are a great way to get leads, to get sales, to get book appointments, to get people coming through the door if you know what you're doing. So pay attention to this video, because it's really going to help you out. Now, what's the main difference between just boosting a post and running quote-unquote Facebook ads, right? Going in the back end of Facebook and running ads from their advertising platform. Well, the main difference, and the top number one difference, is that boosting posts is so easy. You just click a button, you select your demographic and your targeting, and then you just let it rip. But what is really Facebook doing when you're boosting a post? And what's the difference between running a Facebook ad on their advertising platform? Well, what Facebook is basically doing is it's creating an engagement campaign. So when you're boosting a post, if you're a business owner, you don't just want to get likes, shares, and comments. You don't just want to get more followers. You want to get sales, right? You want to get leads. You want to get people coming through the door. You want to get actual, money in your bank account. Unfortunately, you cannot go out there and deposit your followers. You cannot say, hey, bank teller, I have a lot of shares and comments on this post. How much money are you going to give me? Because you're not going to get anything. So the reality is that boosted posts, they're good for exposure. They're good for getting likes, and they're good for those dopamine hits that we get when somebody likes our post. But they're not really good to actually get you sales. And that's why I suggest that you learn the advertising platform, so that you can go on the back end, quote unquote, and develop campaigns that are much more effective to get you buyers and sales. Because automatically Facebook is choosing the engagement objective for you. And when it does, you're basically telling Facebook, hey Facebook, get me as much engagement as possible on these posts. And Facebook is going to show that ad within your desired demographic. Let's say that you're targeting moms that are staying at home, that have kids 2 to 4 years old, and they live in Canada or something like that, right? You're only going to show to that big pool of people, you're only going to show to people that are prone to engage with your post. Okay, that's why Facebook says quote unquote potential reach, because what that basically means is that if your audience is, let's say, 2 million people, your potential reach is going to be a pool within those 2 million people. In this case, not people are going to buy, but people are going to engage with your posts. So that's the main problem with boosted posts, is that you cannot select your campaign objective. And honestly, your campaign objective is the 80% of the success that you get with your campaigns. At scale-driven.com, we focus on direct response campaigns. That means that every dollar needs to be held accountable. And we also work with small business owners that they don't have millions of dollars every single month to spend on ads, right? We've worked with some of these big names, but right now we're focusing mostly on small and medium-sized businesses. So they don't have millions of dollars to spend, especially on posts that are not going to get them anywhere. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to turn things around and focus on something called conversion campaigns. Conversion campaigns, let's say that you're targeting the same 2 million people, you're targeting the same moms, stay at home with 2 kids between 2 to 4 years of age that are living in Canada, but there's a section of that potential reach, there's a section of that audience, there are people that are prone to convert. Why? Because they've shown to convert before. And you want to show ads to people that are more prone to convert versus more prone to engage or click or just watch a video. So that is something to consider when it comes to boosting a post versus actually learning the platform and going to the backend and launching the right type of campaign for your audience. Again, what happens when it comes to boosting posts is that you have little control as to, for instance, the placements. Facebook is going to show your ads anywhere. right? And you don't want that. You want to actually control where Facebook is showing your ads. Now, I talked about, on another video, I talked about placements and how to choose them and what to choose them and whatnot. But when you're boosting a post, I know that it's super easy, but you're leaving a lot of control to Facebook. That's not necessarily something bad, but something that you definitely want to learn how to pick are your campaign objectives. So again, I'm not saying that you shouldn't boost a post. If you want to get a lot of likes and shares and comments, and you want to get more quote unquote awareness, and if you want to get those dopamine hits that come with every like, with every share, that's completely fine. But know that there's a high chance that you won't be showing your ads to the right audience, and that might become a problem down the road. So if you boosted a post and it didn't work before, now you know why, and why you need to actually choose a conversion objective, and why you actually need to learn the platform to actually get the best results possible with Facebook ads. Now, this doesn't have to take a long time. It took me a long time, but it doesn't have to. That's why we're putting out this type of content. That's why we're putting out this video, and that's why we're putting out all of the material, so that we can compress the time that takes you to become really good at getting results with Facebook ads. So if you like this type of content, feel free to share, like, subscribe, rate, and feel free to share this with somebody that needs to see that. Maybe there's a friend or a colleague or somebody that has been boosting posts and they've been spending money without getting the results. Now you know why, so feel free to share that. And if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out and drop a comment below. We read all of the questions, all of the DMs. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.